Hello, my name is Ayush Kumar and my USN is 1VE22CS022. Today I am going to discuss about test of significances. So what is test of significances? The test of significance is a fundamental concept in probability that allows us to determine whether an observed result is significant or simply due to chance. Once sample data has been gathered through an observational study or experiment, statistical inference allows analysts to access evidence in favor or some claim about the population from which the sample has been drawn. The methods of inference used to support or reject claims based on sample data are known as test of significance. Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing is a fundamental concept in probability that allows us to make decisions or draw conclusions about a population based on a sample. It is an essential tool in statistical analysis and plays a crucial role in various fields, including research, business, and healthcare. Importance of hypothesis testing. It helps us evaluate the validity of a claim or hypothesis about a population parameter. By using statistical techniques, we can determine whether the observed data provides sufficient evidence to support or reject the hypothesis. This process allows us to make informed decisions based on the available evidence. Now we are going to discuss about significance levels. Definition. The significance level denoted by alpha is a predetermined threshold used in hypothesis testing to determine whether to accept or reject the null hypothesis. Choosing a significance level. The choice of significance level depends on the desired balance between type 1 and type 2 errors. A lower significance level reduces the risk of type 1 error but increase the risk of type 2 error, while a higher significance level increases the risk of type 1 error but reduces the risk of type 2 error. P-value. What is the p-value? The p-value is a measure of the strength of evidence against the null hypothesis in hypothesis testing. It represents the probability of observing a test statistic as extreme as or more extreme than the one calculated from the sample data, assuming that the null hypothesis is true. Role in hypothesis testing. The p-value is used to make decision in hypothesis testing. If the p-value is less than or equal to the significance level, usually denoted as alpha, which is predetermined by the researcher, then the null hypothesis is rejected in favor of the alternative hypothesis. If the p-value is greater than the significance level, then there is not enough evidence to reject the null hypothesis. One sample t-test. Explanation of one sample t-test. The one sample t-test is a statistical test used to determine if the mean of a single sample differs significantly from a hypothesized population mean. It is commonly used in hypothesis testing to assess whether there is evidence to support a claim or hypothesis about a population parameter. Application in hypothesis testing. The one sample t-test is used to compare the mean of a single sample to a known or hypothesized population mean. It helps determine if the observed difference is statistically significant or if it could be due to random chance. This test allows researchers to make inference about a population based on a sample. Two sample t-test. Explanation of two sample t-test. The two sample t-test is a statistically test used to compare the means of the two independent sample and determine if they are significantly different from each other. Application in hypothesis testing. The two sample t-test is commonly used in hypothesis testing to assess whether the means of the two populations are significantly different. Conclusion. In conclusion, the test of significance is a powerful tool in probability that allows us to make informed decisions based on data. By calculating the probability of obtaining a certain result under the null hypothesis, we can determine the likelihood of the observed result occurring by chance. If the probability is sufficiently low, we can reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is a significant difference or relationship in the data. So, thank you. Thank you for watching my video.